The Minnesota Fighting Vikings had one of the worst defensive interiors in the league last year, and it was the reason why they couldn't get after the passer, they couldn't stop the run, but other than that, they were really, really good. So the Vikings smacked back. Yeah, that's right. They clapped back at 2020, and they got it together on the inside. They get Michael Pierce back from an opt-out. They signed Dalvin Tomlinson to a 2-year deal. Plus, they brought back and the Cats and the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, Sheldon Richardson. That's right. That's right. Well, the Vikings' defensive interior is so deep that they signed starters to be their backups. Woo! And it is great when the national media jabroni haircuts finally show a little bit of love. PFF did their top 32 interior defenders, the best 32 in the league. Of course, Aaron Donald's going to be one, but other than that, the 3 Vikings made the list. Really is amazing. Up first was Dalvin Tomlinson at 17. Michael Pierce's absence last season highlighted that Minnesota had a clear need on the interior, and they addressed it by signing Tomlinson to free agency. Tomlinson isn't quite the penetrating 3 technique that made sense for the Vikings on paper next to Pierce, but he is a very good football player. Oh, thank you. Thank you, PFF. He ranks in the 83rd percentile in PFF run defense grade since 2017 and showed some ability to get after the quarterback as a pass rusher from nose tackle alignments in 2020. And I think that he will grow into the role. Like he was a team captain with the Giants. I think he'll bring that leadership to the Vikings defensive line, and he'll play 3 tech. He certainly is underrated getting after the passer. That power rush is really, really good. Plus, I think that he could stay on the field in certain like third and medium situations as that nose tackle. Then you bring in a guy like James Lynch or Hercules Mataafa or Jalen Twyman, God willing, on the field at 3 tech, and then or Sheldon Richardson, and then just go. Get that quarterback, baby. But Tomlinson, it's just so great. I think low-key, he wasn't the big sexy free agent name out there around the league, but I think that his impact on the Vikings in conjunction with Michael Pierce and Sheldon Richardson is just going to be huge for the Vikings defensive interior. Michael Pierce is up at 26, and that says a lot considering that PFF and nose tackles, Pierce's role as a run stuffer is well defined, and there are few better than him in that role. The UDFA out of Samford earned a 91.1 run defense grade across the first 4 seasons of his career in Baltimore, ranking 5th among all qualifying players at that position. Minnesota missed that ability from Pierce after he opted out last season, stumbling to a 30th placed finish in expected points added allowed per run play. And Michael Pierce, it's great. He already got the blessing from Linval Joseph. He's going to plug the middle. Plus, we've talked about, I think this could be a Linval Joseph type situation where when he came over from the Giants in 2014, he was seen as just a run stuffer, but Linval got after it, man. So I think, especially early downs, especially against teams that are akin to the Vikings, where they have undersized interior offensive linemen going more towards mobility, more towards outside zone. I mean, you have Diesel, you have Pierce, juggernaut in the middle. I mean, that's 700 pounds of dude. That's going to be very hard to block. Plus, both of them in front of Eric Kendricks, so he's free to scrape and do all those things. Woo! Come on, man. Plus, there's more. 31, Sheldon Richardson. For some reason, so this article came out on the 16th. For some reason, Sheldon is still listed as a free agent. Whatever. Richardson is one of the most notable free agent defensive tackles still on the market following his release from Cleveland. It takes a little projection to see him making immediate impact as a starter. Richardson has played at least 600 defensive snaps, a recorded PFF grade of at least 68. Almost nice. In every season since joining the league in 2013. PFF WAR, what is it good for, ranks him as the 8th most valuable interior defender in the league across those 7 seasons. He should generate interest in the post. So he signed with the Vikings. When he could have returned to Cleveland for more money, been their starter again in the scheme that he had good success in last year. But no, he's coming here to Minnesota to be a part-time rotational player because he sees what's up. He knows what's going on, and he's already accepted that he's going to be the backup to Tomlinson and Pierce. And guess what? This could work out great for everyone because you could take a couple of snaps off of Richardson's plate, a couple of snaps off of the other 2 guys' plate, and guess what? Everyone is fresh later in games, later in the season, which is really important in a 17-game season, especially with these larger interior players. So I love it, man. Plus, sprinkle in a little James Lynch. How about some Hercules Mataafa? How about Weatherly kicking inside where he had great success with the Vikings toward the end of his first stint here? How about Jalen Twyman? How about everyone just getting inside and getting after it? Ooh, I love it, man. Plus, there's so much flexibility that if the Vikings want to run 3-man fronts, they could have Diesel at the nose. They could have Diesel at 5 tech. Same thing with Sheldon. They could have Pierce at nose tackle. It's great. It's great because, sure, we're Vikings fans and we want to be hopeful every single season, but objectively, Objectively, this is an extremely talented team, especially on that defensive line, and it's going to make everything easier for everyone else at every single level of that defense. We're back, baby. We are back. We got the meats. That's right. Be your thoughts. Vikings defensive line. Getting some respect from PFF. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.